Welcome back, everybody. New landing today, as you can see. The sun's in my eyes, but if you took that 2-track there, remember how I said we were way up on that hill? Well, the hill we were on is way over here. That's a neighboring property that's not cut. That's what that is. But we were like over here, and it was all kind of uphill, yada, yada, yada. Well, now we're down here at the bottom, which makes it a lot easier for trucks to get in and out. So it's at the end of the day, but there's a bunch of pre-skidded out there ready to go for morning. And we got a bunch slashed for morning. And then I figured you could look at what I did for my daily work today. So that's what I got done today. Not a lot at all. But it is what it is. It's a lot different wood down here than it was up there. And as you can tell by our bundles, there's a bunch of small stuff mixed in with some big stuff. When we were up back there, it was just when I showed up, it was just a bunch of big stuff. So you'd have bundles after bundles of just pure logs. Now you're getting bundle after bundle of a log here and there with a bunch of smaller stuff. So you're kind of picking through it, getting some firewood, and then getting some 8-footers over here, and then getting your 10-footers over there, and then there's some more 8-footers over there. There's a couple sweethearts there that I have to trim up. Those are ugly, but I don't think they would have went through the chipper, so they'll make a log. I just gotta spend 10 minutes trimming them. Which isn't the end of the world. So just an update, evening update. Everything went fine so far. Everything's looking good. You can hear the cutter. He was cutting. There's a low spot right here, and he was cutting on the back side of that. You could see treetops moving around on the back side of a hill. The hill that goes up? Yeah, that one. But no ducks yet. I've been sitting here. Beautiful duck pond. I haven't seen any birds yet. This is not really where I need to be. It's right next to a duck pond. There's another part of it up there. But I'd be in absolute heaven right here. You can set up a tower blind here to shoot deer over here, and then have shotguns loaded in there to shoot ducks and geese out the other side. That'd be like the ultimate. Apologies for the wind. But no, there's like half a load of firewood there. Maybe a little, no, it's probably half a load. Might be a little more than half a load. But again, I'm just picking through stuff. It's not like I have a whole bunch of one thing. You got a little bit of everything. So therefore, you're just kind of picking it here and there. What's the best alternative? So there's the other slasher. Tony's gone this week. He gets to go to Ohio and hunt deer. So I have to fill in for him, which is all fine, whatever. But that's why the apprentice is up there, and that's why we're in the circle next to the chipper with the wind blowing, so that all the dust gets on us. You gotta love that. But anywho, thanks for tagging along here. We'll do we do chipper update videos. Maybe we'll do that today too. We'll see what happens. I have no idea. Playing her minute by minute. We're back. I thought I'd show you. We talked about doing a little chipper update, and I'll explain a couple things. The 2755 is in the paint booth. That's where that's at. There's a few parts kicking around here. Some over there. There's just different parts. I think they got the cab back. Cab came back. That's painted. Some stuff's painted. Getting ready to go, but the actual chipper is gone. The 23 we had some problems with, so that's getting all redone. So not all redone, I shouldn't say like that. So it's getting some work done to it. So it needed some new belts. So it got new belts on it, I guess. So I straightened them out. Should work out good. And then it needed a little bit of fixing up here. The reason it came here was because we broke it a couple weeks ago. And I'll show you what we broke. It's right here. focus. Okay, see that side? It's supposed to look like that side. This is supposed to be like this far apart. And over here it's like, so what happened was, there's supposed to be a bolt hole right here. The bearing broke, fell out, and the chain was still on the upper sprocket. And it fell down in here and started rubbing. And yeah, sorry. And that's what happened. So it needed to get fixed. So they're working, they got a part of one of these coming, and then they're going to cut that off and weld a new piece on there. So yeah, then we're putting some teeth on it too. It's missing a few teeth here and there. But this was our first prototype of all the teeth. And one of the problems was, as you can tell, when this bearing broke and everything got goobered up, it shoved this side of the feed wheel into there, which in part took off these teeth. These still held on, and you can see where they were rubbing right here in that steel, but it knocked the tips off from all those. But those are holding up pretty good, pretty darn good. And then the bottom feed wheel needed work, so that got all new teeth on it. Those are different than these teeth. We've discussed all that before. And then that one got new teeth on it. We didn't cut the old ones out, but we got new ones on there. And so this thing, once we get this fixed, it should work pretty darn good. So kind of how it goes. And then of course the engine that sits on here, I'm not sure what their plan is. We have two different ones, and the clutches are both different on them. We have two engines that sit on top of this thing when it folds down, and the clutches are different setup. So I'm not sure exactly what their plans are with all of it. You can either change the engine and then keep the same clutches, or change the clutches. It's a tricky little thing. So anyways, it's kind of what's getting worked on now. So figure I'll give you guys a little heads up. The other chippers in the paint booth, this one's getting this thing fixed. So she's had a lot of wear and tear on it. All those are curtain chains. When this is all the way down, they actually rub on that feed wheel, and that's to protect those chains down there on the flail from going this way into your knives. So that's what those are for. So this flail, or this yoke, is what this is called, doesn't always go up easy in the mornings and stuff unless it's revved up. It's because it's got a bunch more weight on it than say the one under the cab. It has to do a little bit more work, but that's how the curtain chain system set up. And we redid those. It'd be 7-8 years ago, and you can tell some of them over here are already starting to come apart. So you might ask, John, what's the difference between the curtain chain and the flail chain? Is the curtain chain's not hardened. The curtain chain is just chained soft. That's why it looks all, the bottom pieces looks all a little goobered up and bent. That's just because it's not hardened, and the other ones don't do that. So kind of how it works. But yeah, once they get this fixed, throw her back down, throw the engine back on top of her, and hopefully another week. And I think there's a new boom coming for it too. That boom we put on here a couple weeks ago was didn't quite work quite right. So where the jib boom and the main boom came together, didn't function so well. It was smashing the jib cylinder. So another week, and I have a different boom for this thing. So anyhow, kind of an update, chipper update. The other one, yeah, was getting. No, that feed wheel was like that, wasn't it? I don't remember. I think that was like that. That didn't get new teeth put on it. That was like that before. I'm having a real brain fart. Anywho, just an update of what's going on here with the chippers. Should be next week. This thing should be done. We'll be chipping again. So just keep rolling, everybody. Thanks so much for watching.